your tutor, and sorry I didn't post for so long. I was just learning a tutorial about Pygame, and it was really fun. And I would walk you through the process, but it was a lot of code. I would explain it to you. It's a little process where I would like just basically shoot stuff. But we're gonna learn that like later. This is like Pygame, but we need to learn about why everything in Python is an object. So this is the language C, and C in basic format is just a language that was introduced a long time ago and was really popular because it was readable at most, but fundamentally it was really powerful. And once Python was created, it was abstracted and its interpreter is made from C. And the purpose of C is that it's fast, but the code needs a lot of lines. To just print hello world in Python, you just have to say print hello world. In C, you have to use all of these statements. So Python was created just to make it more readable and powerful. But this came with a little bit of a mismatch. We call this a class, and what a class is basically really easy. A class is a blueprint for an object. An object is something that has characteristics, such as it could be sad, emotional, it could look at something, it could do something, it can do an action, and it can create a cause and effect. So we have a class, so we could create our code inside the class to make an object. So when we say, let's say, a number, what actually happens is that when the interpreter is reading that, it's actually returning just a number, and it's going to tell you in which line and everything. So let's just go to Python. So I just have to print hello world, and boom, it starts running. Now, the point of this is that objects are something that have characteristics and that are something which can affect something and cause something. This is important because this is something called an abstract data type, which is basically a data type which you create by your own, but you actually get your code to act in a certain manner. I'll be explaining this in further concepts, and this can be linked to something called an concept, which is object orientation programming. And the basic concept of let's just search it up. The basic concepts. The basic concept is object-oriented programming. So what I just said here. So it's to show recognition. Well, not this. So it's right here in this code. You could go to Wikipedia and read about it. But the purpose of this is basically to teach you that there's classes, there's objects in Python that are abstracted, which you can't see. But the purpose is that anything you write in Python is millions or like a lot of lines in C code.